What's going on? Hey, I'm Nick in the States. It's been a little while since I've done one of these things, and I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, it's guitars, right? It's about them whammer jammer fiddler sticks up there. I think I have the intro around here. I like doubled it on VHS. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hey everyone, I'm Nick in the States, and I'm back. Welcome back. To you, to me. I missed you. It's been a long time since I did a video, and for that, I apologize. But honestly, no, I have missed you, the people, the channel, the fun, the madness of this. I just got a haircut too. Cut that thing off, kind of trimmed myself up, made it seem to be slightly less unkempt. This is an update, basic video for updates, questions, things like that, along with a really high level, not specific. Last time I did specific channel predictions, I was slightly off by 8 months of no videos, right? Now for the 6.5 of you that were wondering, where has he been? My daughter, as many of you know, was diagnosed about 14, 16 months ago with lymphoma. And I had grand visions of still being able to do this and deal with all of everything that is that. And no, it just didn't happen. It's just, you can tell, right? This is the first video in forever. The great news is she's doing awesome, exactly as the doctors expected. Her treatment is going really well. There's times that it's not fun. She still gets weekly chemo and will continue to get weekly chemo for another year. It's like a 2.5 year, 2.25 year process to go through it. But she's a trooper. She's doing great. She finished 3rd grade. She started 4th grade a couple weeks ago. And she's doing really, really well. And for that, we couldn't be more thankful in so many ways. Yeah, it's a big deal. And so that's taken up a lot of the energy, the time, all of that. And there's just even when everything's just part of life, right? We believe in this is just the next adventure. And so there's no like, oh, I wish it hadn't, or why did this happen? No, you can't change that, right? We can't change it. It's just the way we look at it. So, and we're really lucky to have a great support system around us. But with that said, there's still this emotional toll, stress, that's just underneath the surface that makes it so that after I get the kids to bed and everything like that, the thought of staying up and trying to record at a sensible volume videos and put them out and edit them, it was kind of overwhelming. You know, I just don't think it just didn't happen. So, but now things have changed slightly in that the kids are back at school. Mads is back at school, although she happens to be in her room today because we might have worn her out a little bit too much with doing too much things this weekend. It happens. So the hope is that I've got a couple hours every Monday now where I can record content and edit over the course of the week and get out 1 to 2 videos every week. And that's my goal. And the goal is kind of one talky one and one sort of gearish one, although that'll switch one any week to week as it is. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully I enjoy it, but I miss it. Challenge today is finding all of my gear because the house has been cleaned 10 times since then by a few people that even weren't us. So like figuring out where the charger for one of my cameras was, I have no idea. no idea. So we're using the Canon right now, which it's a good camera. I'm trying out a Rode mic. Before I went dark, I had actually bought a lot of really great stuff to make recording better. Like that Kemper thing over there and the Rode mic on here and some wireless mics and everything else. So I was really ready to do it the right way and I left. So that's that. So that's the life thing. Things are great. Family's great. My daughter's great. My son's doing awesome. He's been a peach through all this. He's a really sweet little brother and he cares, but he doesn't like capital C care and flip out over it. And he's not resentful. And Madeline doesn't have any victim in her. She's kind of like, I have cancer, which I guess for me is a better way of going about it than being super, poor me type situation. So that is a button on that. Next, a couple channel-y update things. I'm putting together, ideally to come out next week, a 2-part video, which is the top 10 iconic guitar and guitarist pairings. Slash and his guitar, or Jimmy Page and his number 1 or number 2. Things like that, and a couple videos over those with some honorable mentions. And one of the fun parts about that is actually highlighting those handful of other guitars some of these guys have also played. So that's the video. I already have the list kind of written up, but I'm asking you folks, who am I going to miss? Like, you know who the big obvious ones are going to be, but who do you think I'm going to miss? Who do you think should be on there? Make an argument in the comments down below, and that'll help me to prep this for next week so I can sit down and do a talkie with some cool, fun things over it. So that is that. Next, I will have you know that in the 9 or 10 months, I have not become a guitar virtuoso. It's true. I know you expected me to come here with my finger tapping, playing Bach like Yingwei, or maybe some John Petrucci licks, something like that. Sadly, no. But I have been playing quite a bit, and I hope that it comes through in the video where I've got a new way of thinking about how to do these videos that would make them less stressful on me and hopefully more enjoyable for you guys. And with that said, because this is a guitar video, I figure I'll finish semi on the strong side. One of my favorite guitars I've bought in the last few years is the Harley Benton TE90 FLT. It's Harley Benton's take on a Cabronita, really, but with two TV Jones style knockoff pickups in it. And it looks a lot like this, right? Very cool, nice. It's got like the flip switch where Les Paul wants to be, but a single volume, single tone setup. But what was a bummer with them is they came from the factory looking like this. And you may have recalled, I'm not sure if I did a video for it, but last year my friend John Tobin, Toby John on the A Guitar Forum forums, we each had them, and he's a lefty and I was a righty. And because the neck was reversed, I didn't like it and he didn't like it, so we actually sent each other our necks. So I have his non-reverse Harley Benton neck to put on this. And this neck, which if you look right here, is a very, very, very pretty flame maple neck that I had kicking around from projects past. This neck was on the, can't really see it there, I'll put a picture, the Maestro, oh no, Epic, the Epic, right? Where I had a Telecaster neck, this flame maple one, on that Epic body, and it was a $20 guitar with a $200 neck. It made no sense. And at some point of sitting here on the couch staring at those two guitars, two spots over on the wall from one another, I realized perhaps I should put the cheaper Benton neck with the upside down logo on the Mutt guitar and put the flame maple neck on the guitar that I play probably, if not the most, but damn near the most around the living room. It's just a fun, great playing, great feeling guitar, and this neck really seems to have complemented it and brought it home. To the point that when I had my plumber stop by, my guitar playing plumber, he looked at that and he's like, wow, what is that? Is that a Fender Custom Shop? What's the deal with that? And he played it, he plugged in, and he goes, this thing's just amazing. And I'm like, it's a $200 guitar that I swapped a $200 neck onto. And they're just great. These TE90s, even if with the reversed headstock thing, are just a fantastic Benton. Go buy one. I love them. I'll put a link down below to them on there so you can go look at them for yourselves. But they're a cool guitar. I love it. But now this is like a kick butt guitar, and it has a purpose. I'm right now practicing with a buddy of mine to hopefully do a little band thing as a second guitarist, kind of rhythm guitarist, doing mostly like 80s and 90s pop rock, even some late 70s, I guess, like Pat Benatar, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, to My Own Worst Enemy from Lit, to all kinds of songs in between. So I'm trying to get my chops up, learning all those songs, playing through it, trying to talk them into playing the 2 or 3 songs that I know by heart and love playing, Mamakin, Aerosmith, and other songs that are just fun that I know that it would be kind of cool in those environments. So that's fun, and hopefully the result of that means my playing and the amount of stuff I can play and have at my fingertips just in front of mine to do for video demos is also improved for it. So that's what this is going to do. The other thing that I will highlight, and we'll do another video on it, is right I bought a PRS S2 Vela, also for a similar project, and they both have the commonality of having kind of a chimier, warm neck pickup, but not being huge, and both being not 1,000 pounds to play. So that's pretty good, right? So that's the other guitar, and they kind of have a similar visual motif, and so ideally those are the 2 guitars that if I'm going to play and gig with somebody, those would be the ones. Luckily, I'm playing with them. My buddy who's in the band with me, who you guys haven't met yet, Jeremy, but you will. I'm quite sure of it. He's an ace guitar player. The guy is fantastic. And so he's the lead guitarist in the band and really kind of like the arranger and that kind of stuff, which allows me to just settle into a little part, not embarrass myself, and work on it. It'll be fun. So I am sure as that progresses and how that progresses, whether it becomes something big or not, we'll document out and hopefully share with you guys. So that's my update. That's what I've been doing. That's what's happening. Don't forget though, comment down below. Tell me what your best iconic guitarist and guitar pairings you think are. Put those down below. Hopefully I'll get that video recorded sometime later this week. It's an easy one. And release it in 2 kind of parts next week. So with that being said, I've been Nick in the States. Yes, indeed, folks, I do have issues. Take care.